Welcome to What's Next in Real Estate Sellers Edition. We can learn from past mistakes of home sellers and then also learn to incorporate time-tested expert advice in selling your home in today's market. There are some do's and don'ts of getting your home sold in today's market. The number one mistake that so many home sellers make is overpricing the home from the beginning. It is proven that the longer your home sits on the market, the more it devalues in sales price. So you want to be sure that you're realistic from the get-go on what that sales price should be. You want to compare recent closings, and you also want to interview several different realtors. They'll all come with CMAs. You want to be sure not to hire the person just based on the highest sales price. Unfortunately, some realtors will come with a higher sales price or an overvalued sales price, trying to get the listing, knowing full well that they will have to come down on that price to get your home sold. You do want to put your home in show mode and depersonalize. So mop, dust, vacuum, get rid of all of the clutter throughout the house. Then grab them with curb appeal. You want to update your landscaping, mow the lawn, power wash, and finally depersonalize. So get rid of all of the photos, the personal photos, paint over the paint in your little girl's room that has the pink butterflies on it. You want the buyer to imagine themselves living in this home. By leaving those items in plain view, they are imagining you living in that home, not them. You don't want to aggressively sell any buyer that enters your home. You want to give them their space. It's the same as you going to a car dealership to look at a car. You want to give them their space to make an emotional decision and wait for them to ask you questions. You do want to have a pre-inspection done prior to placing the home on the market. This will ensure that you know any problems that might arise prior to closing. As an example, you don't want to negotiate a price and then find out a week before closing that the house has plumbing issues. This mistake will be costly and it will be taken out on the price because it puts you in a vulnerable position. Don't forget to review the marketing plan with your agent. You want to be sure that they're employing several different marketing techniques to get your home sold and that they also have a plan for showing your home. A couple questions to ask is, will they be present when showing the home? Will there be a lockbox? Will you need to be present? Don't assume that these things are taken care of. Go over these things with your agent before signing the listing contract and make sure that those things are in writing. You do want to know all of your rights and responsibilities. You want to carefully go over all of the contracts that you're signing, starting from the listing contract, and then also ask your agent, if you don't know, if zoning laws, deed restrictions, homeowners insurance, if those types of things will affect your transaction. It is always important to be well informed as a buyer or a seller. It will make sure that your transaction will go smoothly into closing. If you want more information, please feel free to visit our site, move around through the site, and find out more information to keep you ahead of the curve. Thanks for joining us today on What's Next in Real Estate.